So why are so many people falling overboard on cruise ships? Let's talk about it. Those new people watching, my name is Christine. I live on a cruise ship. I've been on board a cruise ship for over 15 years and my husband over 30 years. He's staff chief engineer and I'm a former cruise director. All the time I'm asked, Christine, what is going on? Why are so many people being reported as going overboard? This is a real touchy subject, but I do want to address it. So on any given day, there are over 270 cruise ships at sea from over 50 different cruise lines. I think people forget how many cruise lines there are and how many cruise ships are at sea every single day. Most people, when they think of cruise lines, they think of Carnival and Royal Caribbean and P&O and Celebrity, but yeah, there's a lot more than that. There's 50 different cruise lines. So if we think about it, 270 ships at sea every single day. Let's just say that there's 2,000 people on board every ship. I would say that would be a median average because some of these ships have like 6,000 people and some of these ships maybe only have 150 people. If we do the math on that, on average, there's about 540,000 people on a cruise ship every single day. Now, we have been obsessed with cruise ships since the Titanic, a horrible disaster, but we're all so fixated on the details. So nowadays, if anything happens on a cruise ship, it hits the news and it spreads like wildfire. And when it spreads like wildfire, there is a lot of misinformation that goes along with it. Now, in my 15 years at sea, I have had one person go overboard on a ship. It was recently within the last 2 years. With my husband's over 30 years on cruise ships and before that on cargo ships, he has had 2 people go overboard in over 30 years. 2 years ago is when someone went overboard on our cruise ship here in Alaska. Did I talk about it? No, absolutely not. That was out of respect for the crew members and also for the family. And also, I don't know all the details, so I'm not gonna exaggerate or make things up or guess as to what happened. I know some details, but I don't know if they're fact. We'll say this, a lot of people are struggling with mental health issues. We all know that. And when you team up mental health issues with alcohol, that's never a good thing. Mental health issues, alcohol, and open ocean, they sometimes don't make the best decision. Also, we live in a world of social media. So when something happens, you're hearing about it right away and it is spreading. Social media is one of the reasons why you're hearing about it so much more often. So unfortunately, some people make this decision every single day. It could happen at a hotel, it could happen at a resort, it could happen on a cruise ship, it could happen in their home, it could happen anywhere. But if it happens on a cruise ship, you are going to hear about it because people are obsessed with what goes on in the cruise industry. So to sum this up, it's not just cruise ships where it's happening all around the world for different reasons. Obviously, mental health is a big issue. But we have, again, over 260 cruise ships at any time at sea. That's over 540,000 people at sea every single day. The last thing I'll say is cruising is safe. I've been on ship over 15 years, my husband over 30 years. It is so safe. Not once have either he or I almost fell overboard. There's not a chance. To fall overboard, you need to be doing something absolutely wrong. Rails come up to here on me. You would need to be up on chairs or up on the railing taking a selfie or something like that for it to happen. Now I know someone's gonna come at me in the comments and say, Christine, I disagree with you, and that is fine. But I have a lot of years at sea, and so does my husband, and we live this life every single day. Every single minute we live this life of living on a cruise ship. In the comments, what other things do you want me to clear up about the cruise industry?